We'll launch into the sequence. We're going to be using our blue for the first pick here. This is where I need a little table out the side, each side of the loom. Wouldn't that be handy? I mean, I've got these little shelves, but I need a table on each side, wide tables, so I can have my scissors and my stick shuttles and all the bits and pieces that I need. Anyway, so we're in neutral. I'm just going to beat the last pick just to make sure that's consistent, and I'm going to tighten my tension just a snippet. And in neutral, we bring the pickup stick forward and on edge. Now you'll notice that this is going to be a pretty small shed, so don't get confused about that. You just have to slide the pickup stick through and you'll be fine. It's a smaller shed than usual. Alright, that's our first. We can beat that. Next we're into up position, and I'm going to tuck the tail of my blue into the selvage. Now I need my white, and I'm going to bring that through from the opposite side, leaving a tail also, and then I'm back into neutral, sliding the pickup stick forward. I'm going to tuck my tail into that tiny little shed there, and we go through with blue again. Up. In comes the white again. Now here's an opportunity for you to make your weft threads go around each other and lock in place with one another. I do have a video on that as well. It's called Neat Edges No Matter What. So that's the up shed. Back into neutral and blue. Pretty straightforward. We're going to change this up a little bit, but not yet. Up again, making the threads go around each other. So I need to have that white one going around there so that they loop. I'm calling it white, but it's cream colour, so if I've called it cream in other parts of the video, don't be confused. White or cream, it's the light colour anyway. Okay, with the blue again. Up. Neutral. Okay, this is the last time before we change it up a little. So you should be able to see your pattern floats, and they're sort of in columns. Finish off there with an up shed. Okay, so now we're going to go into down shed, and we're going in white. or cream, as I said before. So down, then we'll go up and slide the pickup stick forward, but don't turn it on edge. You'll notice that if you try to turn it on edge, you won't be able to anyway. And then up, up, down, up, and then neutral and stick on edge, bringing back in the blue, okay, and then we go through that sequence again of up, down, up, down, and then neutral and bringing the pickup stick on edge, into that little skinny shed. Like so. And we're going to repeat that a few more times. Have a look at your pattern notes, and that will tell you exactly what to do with the pattern repeats. So that second sequence of floats I've repeated 5 times, but I'm going to finish off with 4 picks of plain weave to tie that in. Also wanted to mention that this piece does have fairly long floats that will show up on the back of the piece, and normally I try to avoid floats, but as this is a table runner, it'll be sitting flat on a table on this with this side up, and it's not going to be used and moved around too much, like say an item of clothing might be, then I'm not too worried about the long floats. But that is one reason that we changed the pattern up. So it's the first pattern sequence that has the really long floats on the back, and then we go into this sequence which sort of breaks it up a little bit and makes the floats not so long. So after I've done those 4 pattern picks, background picks of plain weave, I can then go back into steps 1 and 2, which you will see in your weaving notes, in the weaving sequence notes, and that will be head or neutral, stick on edge, and then an up shed. Okay, back to neutral, stick on edge. In comes the blue again. Don't forget to advance your warp fairly often too, that will help with the skinny shed. I'm in need of advancing mine right now. And when you advance, be careful that your pickup stick doesn't fall out. That can happen when the stick goes, when the warp goes slack. I'm actually going to advance mine now because I'm getting a bit close. Give myself some more breathing space. Alright, that's better. Now, up shed. And neutral, stick on edge again. And I'm going to repeat this 5 times again before I go back into the other pattern sequence. So you see I've got 2 blocks of pattern sequence here, and I alternate between them. Make sure you refer to your notes if you're getting confused at all. So that's 4 repeats. Last one in neutral for now. Make sure those weft threads go around each other so I don't get drawn in threads at the edges. And one more up shed. So now I will go back into my other sequence, which starts with the down shed, not with blue. Yeah, I'm getting mixed up. It's going to be with white. So I'm going back into 4 picks of plain weave. In your light colour. So this is sequence 2 we're on to now. It's my 4th pick of plain weave. And then I'm back into neutral with the stick on edge, bringing back the blue, catching the threads at the edge, and then my 4 picks of plain weave again, and repeat that 5 times.